It's a Tuesday morning and you wake up, you roll out of bed, get dressed, you go to school, you get on the bus to go to school, you drive to work, and then you finish your work day, you finish your school day, you go train at the gym for a little bit, and then your mum's made you some tea, some like chicken and rice, and you bring that upstairs, and you open up your laptop and you go straight to YouTube and you start watching self-improvement content. You start watching my videos, you start watching Hamza's videos, you start watching Iman Gadzhi's videos. Now this can be good in the short term and in fact necessary, but in the long term of your self-improvement journey, this is gonna become a trap, right? This is like fake self-improvement. And in this video, I'm gonna explain to you what you can do about that, why it's a problem, how you can get out of your fake self-improvement and actually start making some huge changes in your life. The first concept that I want to teach you about is something called mental masturbation. This is a concept where you constantly learn and think and have all the thoughts about self-improvement going around in your head, right? You want to start going to the gym, right? You start thinking about the gym, you get obsessed over the gym, right? You start thinking about starting a YouTube channel. You get obsessed at the thought of being able to sit down and make videos and make money from that and build courses. You get obsessed with the thought of setting up an agency like Iman Gadzhi told you to do. You get obsessed with the thought of improving your life like Jordan Peterson's told you to do and taking action. And you start thinking about all this stuff and all that knowledge builds up, but that's the end, right? You don't do anything with it. You just stay in that stage of thinking about starting something. Oh, I really want to start a YouTube channel. I would love to be like Hamza and be a YouTuber. I would love to make content and help people and make money from that and that be my job. That sounds awesome, right? You don't have a YouTube channel. You've never posted a video in your life. Of course, you're not gonna get anywhere, okay? You are mentally masturbating, okay? And this is a huge problem. This is basically the entire trap of self-improvement, one that I fell into. When I first discovered self-improvement, it was from essentially starting the gym, starting to watch fitness YouTubers, and then starting to look for ways to optimize my testosterone. And that's how I found Hamza. And I got obsessed with watching Hamza's content, became a huge, huge fan of Hamza. I started watching him back when he had like 20K subscribers. He's got like 2 million now. And I remember there was one night where I came home from work, right? The current job that I'm still working, came home from work and I sat in my chair, opened up my laptop and I thought, I'm gonna do some productive work tonight. This was before I had the YouTube channel. And I opened up my laptop and see that Hamza's posted a full guide, right? It goes on for like an hour and a half and it's on discipline. I've got my notepad out, I've got all my pens and paper and I'm ready to jot some notes down and get some super good knowledge in. And as I'm watching the video, I get like half an hour in, I've jotted some notes down and then I kind of switch off and I kind of just sat watching the video and I stopped making notes and my brain's kind of thinking about other random bullshit like, oh, I've got to sort out that thing at work tomorrow, or, oh, you know, I came home from work late today, so I didn't go to the gym in time because it's busy now, and I just kind of sat here and thought I'd do this instead, this would be more productive. And I'm just sat like watching one of Hamza's videos, but now I'm not even taking in the information anymore. This was me mentally masturbating. This was me before I decided to take action. So we need to solve this problem. This is the main problem of the video, and this is probably what you're doing right now watching me. So I'll tell you what, from now on the video, I'm gonna try and make this video as fast as possible because I don't wanna waste any of your time. I just wanna help you. The second concept you need to be aware of is knowledge plus implementation equals action. So you get the knowledge, this is the stuff you learn from me, from Hamza, from Iman Gadzhi, all these guys, right? You learn stuff from that. You may be learning stuff from Modern Wisdom, right? The podcast, Chris Williams' podcast. Books that you've read, self-improvement books, right? Way of the Superior Man, The Millionaire Fastlane. You could have read these books, listened to these podcasts, and this is the knowledge phase, right? And this is where you're currently stuck, okay? Knowledge will only get you so far, right? In self-improvement in life. You need to add that knowledge with implementation. And the implementation is you taking that knowledge, maybe writing it down on a piece of paper, right? But not spending your entire life mentally masturbating, just constantly thinking about the knowledge, okay? Get the knowledge down, and then before you start consuming a bunch more self-improvement content from all different YouTubers of all different topics, just practice the stuff you've learned. And you can literally start implementing that into your life. So for me, this was things like sleep. Sleep was one of the first things that I really needed to fix. I had terrible sleep, okay? So that was eating some carbs on a night, before I went to bed because that helps you sleep. I learned that from Andrew Huberman, okay? That was waking up, going straight for a walk and getting morning sunlight, even if it was cloudy outside. Another tip from Andrew Huberman. Since implementing this kind of stuff, this is me doing the action, right? And it all equals action, and that actually leads on to change, okay? So the ultimate thing we want to do is knowledge plus the implementation of that knowledge equals action, and then action is going to lead on to actual change in your life over time. And a YouTube channel, and for me, running this YouTube channel has been a really good way to actually implement the knowledge that I've learned, because when I'm not recording videos, when I'm not editing videos, I'm more often than not just on a walk or at the gym on the treadmill or reading a book, like listening to a podcast. I'm just always trying to, like, in the extra kind of downtime, like my chill time now, because I don't play video games, I don't have social media or anything like that. My chill time is listening to a podcast, learning a bit of information, getting some knowledge in. And if I learn like a new nice little bit of information, I think, oh, that's great. I can make a video on that. I can research about that and make content on that. And then that for me is me implementing that advice, that action, and that's going to lead to me growing the channel. So having a YouTube channel is a nice way to constantly kind of implement the knowledge that you learn, and that is just going to lead to action and then overall change. There's so many young men who I think they're on self-improvement, and they talk about self-improvement a lot, and they're kind of like these entrepreneurs, right? So these are the guys who love business. They love the idea of business. They talk about business a lot, but they don't actually have a business. They don't actually do it. And you kind of have these like fake self-improvement people, and hopefully you're not one of these people after watching this video, but you might be really into self-improvement stuff. Like, you really like self-improvement, right? You just really like it, but you might still be watching porn, right? Be honest. Just be honest. I bet you, or a lot of you watching this might just still be watching porn, even though you've watched 10, 20, 30 no-fap videos. You know it's bad for you. You don't want to do it anymore. You've got a very sexualized brain, and all you can think about is, when you think about women, all you can think about is the sexual aspect of it. And you're still watching porn. That's a problem. That's fake self-improvement. You actually need to stop watching porn, right? Knowledge and then implementation. Same with business, same with YouTube, same with everything that you learn. Are you actually implementing it? So, action step for this video for you. Think about the things you've learned on self-improvement. Maybe just get a piece of paper, write down 5 of the top things that you've learned, okay? No-fap, diet, gym, business, sleep, right? These 5 things, very important on self-improvement, okay? Write them down, and then write down next to it what you're actually doing in your life that's implementing that. Do you just know about that thing, or are you actually practicing it? Because if you're not practicing it, then you're on fake self-improvement. I'm sorry. You'll know the knowledge and you'll be very knowledgeable. You can be very intelligent, right, on that, but you're not actually very experienced with that, okay? And honestly, some great advice. Running a YouTube channel, right, is going to be a great way to kind of stay accountable, all right, and stay actually doing that thing. So just write down next to each of the things you're doing, are you actually implementing that? Because if you're not, it's not actually going to change or impact your life too much. You can talk to people about it, and yeah, you're going to get your friends are going to be like, oh, sick, like, that's cool, like, you're on self-improvement, okay? You know you're not, okay? You are the only person who knows that you're not, and it can keep you up at night, honestly. So yeah, that was about it. Hope you got some value out of this video, bro. Thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.